always a chunky girl, so I didn't fit in with Gloria Vanderbilt's ass. I wasn't there about to fit in that shit.
Y'all
I
don't
wanted
know
chubby
about that.
chicks and I wanted chubby girl, plus
Gloria
pretty
Vanderbilt
plus,
and them
yeah.
George asses.
Yeah,
Baltimore
yeah,
girl
yeah.
with them George asses
Yeah,
on
they
them
were
up.
tight.
With them
Yeah,
pockets
the camel
back.
toe, yeah, all
Yeah,
that.
boy, I'm gonna have a
I didn't have
flashback.
that phase. I didn't have that phase. I was always mature for my age. You know,
Exactly.
I was always a mature little girl. So
But see, I guess that's probably the reason why you in the field you in now.
right.
Due to the fact that you was so mature at the age you was
Right.
so mature in the way you came up,
Mm-hmm.
but at the same time you hood.
Right.
So it's like I know right from wrong.
Exactly.
I know what to do and what not to do.
Mm-hmm.
But it still come down where these are my people.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
These are my people.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? So I can see why you in the field you in.
Right.
I
And
can
then
see why.
you can't, from my perspective, you can't make where you from an excuse.
Facts.
You can't make who had you an excuse. I use the cliche using a crutch. You can't use that crutch forever because your daddy didn't want you, your mama on drugs. Okay, you 12, you 13, you understand all that. At some point, you realize that these people, these whatever you think about them, that is real. So when are you gonna start being accountable for you? When you gonna start saying, okay, my mama not here, my daddy on crack, I'm making some of these decisions. I can't keep saying my mom wasn't there. I want to break in your house. My mama wasn't there. When you gonna start saying it's me?
Cause,
So
cause when you learn right from wrong,
no excuse.
ain't no excuse.
Ain't no
Once you know right from, once you know if you steal that's wrong, ain't no excuse. If I shoot that gun, so you can't blame nobody no more. Man, at that point, and I tell all young brothers, man, once you understand right and wrong, homie, you gotta fight to forgive your mother and father for whatever you believe they did or didn't do. Because now you know right from wrong.
Right.
And at this point now, you responsible for everything going forward. What happened to you as a kid, it ain't your fault.
Right.
Whatever it is, good or bad, it ain't your fault.
It ain't your fault.
You didn't ask to be born,
Right.
and you didn't get to pick who you was born to, nor
right.
the situation you was born into. But when you understand I done wrong, that's on you,
It's
nigga.
on you. It's your fault after that.
It's on you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so when you graduate high, you did graduate high school.
Yes, sir. Roosevelt, Franklin Delano.
Oh, okay,
Yes,
already.
sir. Yes, sir.
Roosevelt.
1993.
Okay.
93 stand up.
Yeah, that way.
And now I take it you the oldest child.
No, I'm the baby.
You the baby?
I'm the baby. I have an older sister, but I'm the baby. It's me and my
Okay.
sister. Yes, sir.
Yeah. See, you went to Roosevelt with an old bow leg now.
Oh yeah, yes sir. They
Yeah,
younger than me,
yeah.
a little younger. They like my brother.
Yeah,
When I say I got my
yeah.
people with me, yeah, them boys stand
Yeah,
behind
yeah.
me tough. I
Yeah. That's
I love
that
them to
era.
death, yeah.
Yeah, that when I was going to the comic, I playing going over there to the comic
Yeah,
gym
come
right
down,
there. Yeah,
right across the
yeah,
street.
right. Salvation Army, man. Yeah. That's hood, man.
Yes, sir. Them all my people. All my people.
Yeah, we out there, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
sir.
Back then, Ted Cruz was a judge. He was a juvenile judge. Judge Gaither.
Judge Gaither.
Gaither was
Judge Gaither, he got me.
Gaither was a bad
He
boy.
got me.
Gaither was a bad
Gaither
boy.
was a
got
bad
me.
boy.
Yeah, Judge Gaither got me.
They sent a lot of children to prison.
Yeah.
I remember them alpha omegas or them Kappa niggas that used to work in the Dallas juvenile detention, them big old niggas. They had them big old horseshoes on their arm.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
So did everybody worked in our head.
Yeah, all them big old niggas with them big old horseshoes on their arm. They used to come work the weekends in Fort Worth Juvenile Detention Center. I never understood the elements of big city children compared to small city children until we all landed together in the boys' home.
Okay.
Dallas children grew up with the Jamaicans ruling at one point in time, the violence that preceded that. When you think about South Dallas, Bun Ton,
Big T Bazaar,
big members, but I'm talking about the crack era, how openly it was to deal drugs, as well as Fort Worth didn't really have extreme poverty. but Dallas did.
Yes.
Dallas was man. I know they didn't have running water in South Dallas some places, and kids lived there. It was extreme and impoverished conditions. So with that being said, on the flip side of that coin, the economics that crack brought to these poor people who found a way to make a way out of the ghetto or to find a way to get out of poverty by taking this drug that landed in their communities and turned lemons into lemonade. But they were giving diabetes to the people that was buying lemonade. So, you know, so to say,
Adverse
right?
effect, yeah.
Yeah, the
We gonna
adverse
kill
effect.
everybody.
But
We gonna kill
we
everybody.
enjoy the lemonade.
Right.
Nigga, y'all, I'm gonna where the lemonade at? Y'all ain't got no lemonade
Yeah,
today?
give me some lemonade.
So
Make some
so
more. Make some more.
Nah, real talk.
so once it got here, we like it. Oh, we like this shit. Mass incarceration come.
Taking all the men.
And they know this is wrong. What they finna do to these people. Because at this time it's only these people being arrested and caught with this product.
Right.
Across the railroad tracks they got cocaine.
Yep.
But they sneaking over at times getting the crack too. But they mostly got the cocaine because they provide the cocaine to be made in the crack. Without the cocaine, crack don't exist.
It don't make right.
But this cocaine, one gram of crack is equal to 300 to 500 grams of cocaine. So if I catch you with this 1 gram of crack, I'm giving you life because of what it's doing to people we enslaved.
Facts.
And so here come the mass sweep of mass incarceration. We talking 94, 95, the famous 1994 Omnibus Crime Bill. You got kids like me and Dewberry. We've been labeled super predators. This is the first time they had ever seen children who they say was heartless criminals.
Okay.
And so now we got mass incarceration, and we got a term that had never been created before in America: juvenile justice. Now we lock kids away as if they're adults.
Thanks.
So now we certify and we try children at the age of 14 as adults. And 14-year-olds now go to prison. Texas built more prisons than anybody in the world. There's one state. Texas built more prisons than anybody in the world, and right now today still operates, has more open than anybody. What drew you? What drew you to juvenile detention? What drew you to man? Let me go enroll. Let me go apply as a juvenile worker, juvenile correction officer.
Well, like I said in the beginning, I was working for the Home Street Foundation to where I was helping. At that time.
Well, how you get into that?
You know what? I can't even quite. I was doing something. I think I looked online or something. I'm young though. I mean, I think because back then it was word of mouth with jobs. So you go to the library.
Exactly. Yeah.
So we at the library and we doing some little stuff, and one of my friends I think worked there, and they said, "Well, go apply here. You like to cook?" Because I started out as a cook. I was only part time, and at that time I'm a young mother. I have a son. It's me and him, because me and his daddy wasn't together at this time. I think he's about 2, but I have to work, so I'm working 3 jobs, and I'm picking up a part-time job. I can go in there 4 hours, cook, the kids prepare their food, and I come out. At that time, it was TYC.
That's where I was in there.
There you go.
Yeah,
So
I'm
somebody
TYC,
came
baby.
through there, but I was gonna back up with you. At this time, they offering help though. They offering help, so you could go to other. This is a money thing now. They have a, what is the thing? It's not. I want to say World Star is on my tongue, but it's not World Star. But it's they have Medicare. Medicare It's a whole.
I know which
line of-
one. I know which
It's
one
a
you're talking
whole
about.
flood of them. They helping people on drugs at this time because it's crack out there. They helping everybody. The cheese head, the cheese. You skip that part.
Yeah, they had the cheese. Yeah, the
kids,
cheese
the
came. Yeah.
Oh,
all
yeah,
of that
yeah, I
came.
heard
Yeah, all
about
of that
that, yeah.
came. So the Medicare people, I can't remember quite the name of them, but it was Medicare and it was something with a star in it, and it was funding. I mean, they was funding. You could get. It was 10 businesses open. If you wanted to open you a business to help anybody, they gave it to you. Gave it to you. And so these kids fell up under that criteria.
Mhm.
So they would send them from TYC, and it would be 12 of them. They would send them from TYC. They drug rehab kids, so they trying to get help because they had some kind of, whether they sold it or whatever they told the people to get the drug case. But they was from 13 to 18.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in there. I'm 22. And I'm dealing with some 18-year-old kid. All Miss King, you find him, man, fuck you, I ain't finna lose my job. Sit your ass down. Cause he ain't sit your ass down, man. We in South Dallas.
We was coming through there, coming out of TYC.
Yeah. Y'all talking all that. Well, they got one of the little girls. They got her. She couldn't. She. That's how I got the job. She actually got fired for sleeping with him. She was one of the little hoes.
Our generation was notorious for sleeping with your staff.
So
Cause y'all was some big old.
Shout out to Quincy Stark.
Yeah, Quincy
Shout out
Stark
to
was out
that
of control.
Say, boy, God, the male staff hated that nigga. Yeah, any new woman coming, boy, that
He
nigga
was
Quincy.
getting it, yeah.
What?
Yeah, y'all was a big old stocky kid. You know, I had to watch myself. I was young, you know. Man, I can't lose my job.
And that nigga had that taco meat on his shit.
Yeah.
So he had a big old Harris. Yeah, nigga had that taco meat on his shit. Yeah.
Well, he said he had that taco meat.
Be
Yeah.
over there in South Dallas, sitting in the cut over there on Home Sheep Street. Now, mind you, they selling dope right across the street.
Yeah.
They selling dope on the corner. What was that liquor store on the corner right there?
South Dallas was something else back
Well,
then.
South Dallas, something else, boy.
See, so the kids, they could go out of there, get high, and come back and lay down, and they getting treatment. It was treatment.
Yeah.
So then that's where I started. I was young. I would go in and cook for 4 hours, but when I went in to cook, they had a plane. I had to do the dietary meal. So I'm a mama. They want toast and cereal.
Just like the halfway house I went to in San Antonio. Yeah.
I'm a mama. When I get there, what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna throw some cinnamon and sugar on the toast.
Yeah.
You know, oh, Miss King, but I was just young at the time.
Yeah.
Miss Young, can you give us enough? Can we get the butt bread? They wanted any part, so I threw a little seasoning salt on there. And then when I would come on the weekends, I would say, hey, y'all, grab all the food. Let's go to this park down here, and we gonna barbecue the weenies at the park. You know, I put all 12 of the kids in the van. We go out there to the park.
Shout out to Mr. Vargas, man. That's what Mr. Vargas used to do with us.
You have to make
That
your
way.
day. You trying to make your day go fast, but you want the kids. Man, we tired of being in his house, miss. We done watched all 20 movies y'all done brought. We tired of this. So I'm from over here. Hey, let's go out here and we gonna do it. Now I'm gonna tell y'all this. Any one of you Negroes run or anything stupid, y'all steal some shit, I'm gonna leave your ass out here and I'm gonna call the police. I gotta talk to you like that. Oh, miss, we ain't gonna do
Yeah, real talk.
They bring their little cigarettes they had stashed in the house and stuff, and I can't stop that because I wasn't finna argue with them about that. But as long as y'all don't smell like smoking and all that, when we get back to the house, hey, we good. We had a good day. And that's how I got started with that part of it. But then the owner, Miss Dorothy Blair, rest in peace, she saw something in me. She said, man, you sure work good with these kids. She said, start taking them to school for me. So I started taking them the older ones. I would take them to school and enroll them. Then up there to Lincoln and Madison.
They used to call them house parents back then.
Yeah.
They were house parents. There wasn't no such thing as a juvenile correctional officer.
None of that.
And they acted as our parents.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's what we did. So I go in there and enroll them in school. And we had a shout out to Mr. Mercadove. Rest in peace, Cedric Mercadove. He was over the program at the Martin Luther King Center at that time. So anything he did with the summer stuff, they went to Six Flags, they went to that, they would include us. So we would take the kids to Six Flags, to the fair, wherever. I mean, I think that was one of my first trips out of town to one of them cabin type of things. We took them there, and that's where I got the interest in that. And when they told me, they liked how I did it, I started working from there, and I haven't stopped ever since. I haven't stopped. So to get to the juvenile department, I had did a few years at Home Street, but one of the guys said, hey, because I was working 3 jobs, still a single mother, And one of the guys say, man, you can make way more than $8 or $9. You can make $12.50 at the county.
That was a lot of money back then. Say what? I'm talking. I used to make $8.50.
Yeah,
Was
that's what I'm
balling.
saying.
Man, I used
Yes,
to
sir.
man in
Yes,
2001. I
Yes,
made
sir.
$9.
Yes, sir.
I had a
Yes, sir.
1500 GMC
Hey.
truck with the Dayton's on it.
I'm
Man, I was
telling you.
balling.
I'm telling you.
Making $9.50 an hour.
I'm telling you.
I had my own apartment.
Yes, sir.
Man, I could pay my
Yes, sir.
rent.
I
I
had
could
a
pay my
house.
truck note. All
I
that
had
on
a-
$9.50
Nah,
an
real
hour.
talk.
Yes, sir. I had a house. I had an Eagle Talon.
This was in
and I had a box
2001.
Chevy. Yeah, in
This was in 2001.
Yes, sir. I know you ain't lying. I'm telling you, I had a box Chevy. I had an Eagle Talon, and I had a 4-bedroom house on my own at 23 years old.
Oh boy, I
Shit.
wasn't that good. Now,
Yeah,
Miss
no, I was
King.
that good. I was that good.
Yeah, I was.
I was
Yeah,
that
man,
good.
that wasn't that
Mama,
good.
I was
Mama
that good.
unlocked the door. Yeah, she done locked the top lock. Yeah, no, yeah.
Hey.
Now I had my own plate, but I couldn't keep it.
Right.
Yeah, I
No, I
couldn't
kept
keep it.
mine.
Peeping
'Cause
Tom
I-
was open.
Yeah.
I couldn't keep it. Yeah, Mama, you think you can loan me $300 on my truck note? And then no, I need to pay rent. Come
Right,
back
right.
with Mama. Listen, I'm short on rent too.
No. No. She tell you come back home and lock the door.
That's what she say.
No,
Come on back home.
Hit the reset, son.
Yeah,
Come
yeah,
on back
yeah.
home, save you some money, and start over again.
No.
I was very fortunate. I was frugal, and I knew I worked, and I knew how to balance. You know, I kept a house, I kept a car. So I mean, that's just what I did, and I
Man,
worked.
you know how responsible you got to be at 23
Yeah.
years old to
Yes,
keep
sir.
a house in
Yes,
the car?
sir.
Very.
God.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Very.
listen, no wonder.
With a child.
Say, well,
Yes,
I
sir.
want to apologize to Karen World because she was that age and she had 2 babies in the house and she got up and work and she used to always tell me, you need you a high school girlfriend.
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
22
'cause you a
years old.
kid,
She used
yeah.
to always tell me, you need you a high school. And my mama used to say, boy, that girl too grown for you.
That's
No,
right.
she ain't, mama. Yeah, I see what, she
Yeah.
way too grown. Right? Yeah.
She was way too grown.
Yeah, man. A girl at 22, 23 with a house,
Yes, sir.
she need her old nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah, she need her nigga
Because you had
29,
to pay
30.
you had to pay light, gas, water, and telephone.
Yeah,
bills.
y'all
I had
nigga
all
ain't
that running.
shit.
I
Back
had
then, they
back
didn't have
then.
electric stoves, so you had to
You
pay
had that
gas too.
bill.
Yeah, you got doggone
And
right.
you wanted hot water.
And you
So
wanted
had
hot water, that
yeah.
hot water heater.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Oh
sir.
boy, them was the days.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So then I went on to Dallas County. I started part-time there, but you could do part-time 40 hours. They trained me up.
This
real good.
before that new motherfucker they got, ain't it?
Yeah. This is way back. We had a Doug Vance was there. Doug Vance was in there. So this was this was on back 2000. We in 2000. I think they were just closing the one that was on Harry Hines at this time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So
See, that's when I was at the Hell
Yeah.
High.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this: when you finally got in, now you working for the state, and you realize they can give a kid 40 years through determinate sentence. What did you think?
Okay, when I got there, all that didn't happen till later. The first instance I can remember was the little girl. Something happened in South Dallas. I want to say she killed somebody because they was her mama wouldn't let her have a boyfriend or something. That's the first occasion I can kind of remember where they started trying kids as adults. That's the first instance I remember of. And then what
Well,
was
now
it
they
Bush?
started long before then because
Bush or somebody had just changed it. Okay.
Well, they doing me and Dewberry, so that was
Okay.
in 90. And let me see,
In the
you
90s?
got Charles Jefferson.
See, because I know in 92,
Sang the first kid out of Dallas.
I think that was in 91.
That was in 91 or 92.
Okay.
Sang was when he got the double homicide.
But then they started certifying everybody.
After they
Yeah,
lowered
and they lowered it.
They lowered the
it.
certification
Yeah.
age in September 1st of 92. They lowered the certification age to 14.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Then they went back then and lowered it again because
To
you could
12.
start coming
Oh,
in.
they lowered it
to
again?
10.
Yeah,
Yeah.
to 10.
You can come
They
in.
lower.
You can
Well,
come in at 10.
well,
you can come in at 10.
Well,
and
you
then-
go to Brownwood. So
Or
you go
something
to
like
so
that,
they
yeah.
created Ron Jackson. They created Ron Jackson State Juvenile
For real?
Correctional Complex for 10
that's
years old.
something I
Now
ain't know.
they wouldn't certify 10
Right.
year old.
No, they wouldn't certify me
Okay,
yet.
They
okay.
wouldn't certify 10. 14 was the lowest of a certification age.
Okay.
But prior to then, 10-year-olds didn't go into the state juvenile facility.
Right.
They started creating. They got a whole facility for 10-year-olds.
Exactly. Exactly. Exactly.
12-year-olds could begin start in some states getting life without parole.
That's yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's around that time. They start Florida, Philadelphia.
Because they said they started, they
Colorado,
were
man.
understanding what they were doing
Yeah.
because it started happening more frequently.
Because they were saying, because we were committing grown adult crimes in nature.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't have the science nor the medical research that they have now to say these are not adult brains.
Developed kids.
They were saying we had adult brains. That's why they said, hey, these are super predators. They know exactly what they're doing. What makes them dangerous than a regular predator is that these guys are bigger. Look at LeBron James. We was bigger size. The niggas before us looked at older. We became bigger from our diet, the Similac, the McDonald's fast food menu. So we became bigger, right? Almost like on steroids. So they were saying that we're super predators because we were saying stuff like, there's a lady by the name of Debbie Price. She wrote this news article. She interviewed me, Jose Rodriguez. She interviewed kids all around the country, and all of us who had committed murders. And the name of the article was Kids Who Kill With No Remorse. So at this time in our society, they were saying that these kids who commit murder, they don't give a damn. They heartless. Because we were saying, man, I don't care. So, but we did.
But what you just said, that what did it right
man,
there.
give me my time. Shit, I don't care. Because we've been listening to them old niggas.
The older ones,
Exactly. That did it.
We playing.
That did it. Right there. That did it. Like what you just said was because I can 100% say that when you stepped in there, it was like, man, we don't care.
Yeah, man.
Y'all ain't. I'll be out. I'm getting out. I don't care. I'm gonna get out. I'm gonna go down there and I'm gonna get out. See, that was the whole mindset.
And then at the time, now we know because people have gone to school and studied children's brains now. Prior to then, there was no brain study on children.
Okay.
So without this study, you just looking at the actions of this kid and said he should never be let out.
Right.
You got people who were starting to study children based on this new crime wave of children committing murder, trying to understand how can this 12-year-old commit this type of crime. So as time began to progress, they started to say, hey, nah, man, something's totally different about this kid in 3 or 4 years. He's in these programs. So now you got people advocating, well, no, Your Honor, this kid here don't need to go to prison. He's gotten here. So as this kid goes to prison, you got more people saying, man, that's just not right. I watched this kid change into he's really a child. I remember I was asleep one day. Man, I was so bad, man. These people really thought I was what I was claiming to be. So I'm on the back loss of privilege cows. And Miss Wright, she had just started. Now I got this reputation as being this hard little gangster little nigga, right? And man, I had just come back from seeing my mama, and we could wear our own clothes, so I got a bunch of stuff. And man, I had fell asleep. My mama just looking at me when I woke up. And she said, you know what, you ain't nothing but a little boy.
That's it.
She saw the kid in me.
You,
you
were comfortable.
Nah, real talk.
You wasn't hard no more. You
Nah,
were
real
slobbing and shit.
Man, and so I resented that
Nah,
woman
real talk.
because
she exposed you.
She exposed me. So as people begin to work with these kind of children, more and more people begin to advocate saying these are not killers. They just made a mistake. And then you got politicians saying, no, he done this. Look at the nature of the crime. And they begin to connect the dots. So now, when you get to where we are today, you got all this evidence, all the medical research, all this science data that says that kid, I wouldn't care if he killed 20 people, can change. He's not incorrigible. They were saying we was incorrigible, that we was not going to be able to change.
Facts.
Because they had saw him go to boys' home at 12, get out, go back in at 14, get out, go back in at 15, get out, back in jail at 17, get out, sentenced to 50 years at 18. So they were saying, man, this kid won't change. Now we saying, because of the trauma that this kid went through, his brain might not develop till he's 35.
Right.
Yeah, he been a stupid motherfucker since he was, from the time he was born till he was 12. How he go get how he unprogrammed from being you stupid, ugly motherfucker.
You act like your dad.
You act like, how do he unprogram that? So now that we got all of this information.
And like you said, the study. When he get in there, you man, you know you might be something. Damn, I ain't never heard that before.
Facts.
Yeah, so that's
now he go from, like you said, he go from that nigga that been jumping around. One person, Miss, what's her name? What you say? Miss, what's the lady say staring at you?
Miss Wright.
Miss Wright staring at you. Now, she said you ain't nothing but a kid. So she peeled that one layer off of you. Yeah. So now you acting a little different. So the next day, damn, maybe I am a kid. You ain't doing all that jumping around no more. And then the next day she say, what's really wrong with you?
And see, that's how they used to get me.
Yeah.
Come here, boy.
Yeah, they get you by yourself.
Listen, you different. Now you sitting here acting like, read this. Now read it out. That's how they used to get me.
Ain't nobody never asked you to read.
Identifying
you were dumb like your daddy.
Identifying the good and putting it out, right? Yeah, that's why them juvenile workers, boy, they was a motherfucker. I ain't lying.
But that, you know what? Like Miss King, you working in Dallas, juvenile system, right? When I was going through the system in '92, everybody that worked there, they was cute out. They used to have the
all the niggas had them brand on.
But man, they were like brothers,
they
man.
They were the uncles you wish you could.
They were
they were, man, that's my daddy.
Man, that's how they was.
Yeah, man.
And it was like it was like I ain't never experienced the mistreatment of juvenile. Never, ever.
Man, listen, they used to listen when they see it, they already know you coming. Right? Because they got the report from the police, man. Charleston, he done been arrested again. When they get ready to dress a nigga out, it might be late sometime. Kitchen ain't gonna open up till in the morning. They ain't supposed to take you by there and get nothing to eat. Yeah. Man, they gonna take you by there and get something to eat and talk to you. Man, you know your mama gonna be disappointed in you, man. You got
I'm talking about that's how it was, man.
Yeah, man.
So that's why I'm able to sit back like we talking now. And Miss King, I know you there. Man, I'm talking about, man, it's 11 o'clock. Man, they popping the door. Man, we finna go up here and play basketball.
Yeah.
Man, they gon' come on, dude. You gonna hoop? Yeah, we just go up there and hoop with the grown people. They hooping every day. Every night we up there hooping. They didn't look at us like
no
we
monster.
was killers.
No.
They never looked at us like we was nuts. They just look at us like.
But see, back they really believe
they believed in us, homie. They did, homie.
This what used to get me, homie, and it made it okay to get locked up. To be down there with them niggas. The disappointment, man, oh, come on, Charleston, man. As he dressed me out. As he dressed me out in the city.
Man.
Come on, man. And then when I walked to the back, whoever working back there at Charleston, come on, man, you said. Then when I wake up in the morning, you see Ted and Big Al now. He getting his speech and he picking on me, like Charleston. Yeah, he going to T-Bar. Man, that used to feel good.
I feel say in your heart you smiling.
Yeah.
Because they know
me.
I'm known in here.
This is at home. I wanted these niggas at home with me.
Yeah.
So I understand why they keep coming back sometimes.
I do too. I know now.
Yeah, I understand why they keep coming back.
I do too. I done had some ask me, Miss, can I go? I said, I got rules at my house. You can't go. You know, I understand what you're saying, but no, I got rules at my house.
So
rules at my house.
Rules at home. Yeah.
So when you get this knowledge that a kid in Dallas County can be sent to prison at 14, can be given 40 years at 10, how does that shape you as a juvenile worker and how you start trying to reach them? Because a lot of people don't know this.
I got work to do. That's all I can say is while you in here with me, I have to try to show whoever I need to show that's gonna release you that you've learned something while you was in here. Cause I can't teach you everything. And you're not going to learn everything. Because like they used to tell us, everything that you told, it ain't for right now. It ain't for right now. Some stuff going to be like later on. I said, you going to remember that lady that they talk about. I said, you going to remember that lady with the big butt? In 10 more years, they told you this, but it ain't for right now. It going to be later. I had a kid just the other day call me, Miss King, I'm 18 now. It was hard at first, like you said, you know, I was gonna try to reach out to Charleston, but he was talking, you know how he was talking. I said, you can't worry about how he talks, son. That man love y'all. I said, if you need him, just let me know and I'll contact him. I said, but are you okay? Are you good? and that kid say, "Yeah, I'm good, Miss King." Whatever he was talking, he said, "I love you," cause I tell him that while I'm in there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
And
call
that's what's up.
TJJD. I said,
That's
"Man, I
what's
don't
up.
care about no sister. Them people."
Yeah, they
ain't
already
here."
threatened. I'm gonna
Nah,
file
that's
on you,
what's
Miss
up.
I say
King.
them people ain't here, man. Them people is not here. They don't work here with me every day. I had a whole dorm at Miss King. We love you. I said, I love y'all back, man. Y'all go to bed. I love y'all. You know, did y'all say your prayers? Is anybody here praying tonight? I said, y'all gotta watch it. You know, you gotta pray. One of the kid, I went so far. I'm not telling his case, but he murdered his brother, and I told him, bring it in, son. It ain't no way you can sit in there. I don't care who you gotta be, a cold-hearted bastard. You sitting there with somebody the murdered they, and that kid had his head down every day. I said, come here, son, bring it, cause I hugged him, and that baby it's just like something came out of his soul. It just relieved him, cause he ain't got no mama. His brother gone, his family gone. We ain't that hard.
Oh,
I
man,
ain't that
we ain't
hard,
that
man.
hard,
I ain't that
man.
hard, man. Shit, I ain't that hard.
It's some
Nah,
places,
we ain't.
in some places they took the hugs away.
Yeah, they did. They did.
Boy,
But I tell
in some places that baby, much as you can't hug him, you'll lose your job.
lose your job.
Uh,
I told him I lose mine because I can't do that. I'm a mama. I'm a mother first, man. I'm a human being first. I mean, I don't know what they want us to do. Y'all have y'all rights and rules. Like I told some of y'all need to come sit down here before y'all write that stuff and see, do that make sense? If this really can happen, can that happen? Or do y'all really care about the kids?
Thanks, man.
Let me
Man, that's deep.
this how you heal the pain. When they make a tragic mistake and it hurts other people and it costs lives, right? This the antidote to the cycle of violence. Going somewhere and you got strict rules, you got discipline. In the process of this discipline and strict rules is fair.
Mm-hmm.
The people who are overseeing the rules and the fairness, they firm.
Mm-hmm.
But it gotta have that element of love.
Consistent.
That's what got us.
Mm-hmm.
Man, we went into an institution. Them people, for one, they love their job.
Mm-hmm.
They love what they did, and they really believed that they could make a difference. And you talking about these are the worst of the worst. Not who they are, but what they've done and what the system say they are.
Mm-hmm.
These are the worst of the worst children you can deal with in society. And you gotta love on them. A lady by the name of Miss Simpson got raped.
Oh, man, I remember that.
She was brutally raped.
I remember that happened.
She was brutally raped. She was a typewriter teacher. She had a real soft-spoken voice.
Mm-hmm.
She was real sweet. And I remember being physically sick, going through the process of being locked up as a kid, away from home. Her soothing voice every morning in typing class, teaching us them home row keys, is what gave me comfort in this facility that I couldn't imagine that I'm gonna have to be here till I'm grown.
Mm-hmm.
Miss Simpson had a brother who worked there. Miss Davenport, Mr. Tony. Man, she had classmates who worked there, and she was brutally raped. Them people had every right to come back the next day and treat us like the crimes we had committed, but they didn't.
So right.
Man, there was a whole bunch of Miss
So
King, man.
right,
Them people never came back. Not one day did they treat us like the crimes that we was in there for. They still treated us like children.
And I just want people to, like, the audience and everybody that's watching this to understand, you know, like we always speak about why we got Miss King sitting here, right? We got a celebrity sitting here.
Yeah, a real hero.
We got a hero sitting here.
There's a real life hero.
And some people, yes.
Yeah, you.
And some people sit here and be like, why? Because she doing the work that people's afraid to do.
It takes a village, right?
Exactly.
It takes a village. So, it take the police. It take the juvenile system. It take the juvenile workers. The juvenile workers are the last line of defense to these kids and how they end up and what they end up with when they got to go through what they got to go through. What I mean by that, the time that she got them, she got to deposit and give them everything that she see they go need on this journey that they choosing to go on.
Mm-hmm.
She got to equip them if he go to prison. She got to equip him when he go back home and go back to his mama that's still back on dope, selling dope. Mm-hmm. She got to equip him for what she know that lies ahead of him based on the choices she see he done made, looking at the fire and where he came from and her qualitative experiences. She can't stop him from going to prison.
Right.
She can equip him where he can overcome whatever obstacles to make it out of prison and come back here and eventually get it based off what he's gotten throughout these systems, right? So she reached out to us. Miss King reached out to us and said, hey, and this is right before the pandemic. People do a whole lot of talking about what they do in these juvenile facilities. She's in a unique facility. Shout out to the county commissioners. They've done something in Dallas County that every city should do. They've regionalized their juvenile system. Instead of taking a kid and sending him way down to get it 4 or 5 hours away to have people down there who don't know nothing about this kid and where he come from, they leave him here. So we got kids in the facility that's housed where Miss King get from anywhere from robbery to capital murder with an opportunity of being re-socialized, rehabilitated, repaired, and with the hopes of being released, rather than having to go through the prison system like Dewberry and them had to do. And that's has a lot to do with your local government, your county commissioners. That comes from Senator John Whitmire saying that it does us no justice and no good to keep sending kids into the state maximum security facilities because they've become housing institutions and breeding grounds for kids to go to prison. They just really a housing facility till a kid grew up and get big enough.
No rehabilitation. Yeah.
And so you know, when Miss King they get treatment, they get rehabilitation. So to speed it up, she reached out to us. She tell me her expectations, what she's looking for, and what she want to bring to the young boy. And so we put together a spring break presentation. Due to the coronavirus, we wasn't allowed to go in, and so we streamed it, and it was a whole week. It was a whole week presentation. I hate we lost this footage. It was on my old YouTube page. We spent a whole week. Yeah, we lost that footage, huh? We spent a whole week, Monday through Friday. Each day had a theme. Each day had a presentation. Each day had a message. Each day had bulletin points, key points that we wanted to drive to the kids. We had a message for the staff in hopes of inspiring them with stories of redemption. We had celebrities come in, man, from Peter Gunn, Shannon Briggs. Man, it was amazing. And so we bonded, and we made some promises to those kids. They didn't ask for us to show up in that facility. We showed up talking, saying what we could do. And we asked those kids to make us out of a liar, prove us to be true. So far, we haven't lied. We have some fall off. But just know, she ain't gonna let you lie to them kids.
Facts, man.
Not at all. Not at all.
No. She go call and she go check you. She ain't go, no. Say, Miss King, we been calling this number. Say, man, them boys say they been hitting that email. Ain't nobody. Miss King, give them my number. Now, Miss, I finna go get them right now, Miss King. She holds us accountable. When dealing with those children. She's gone over and beyond to go get those kids, these young men, everything that they admire, everything that they listen to, everything that they idolize. She brought it to the juvenile facility, from Say Cheese TV to Mo 3, Trap Boy Freddy, men to Lamborghinis, because she does this every year. So my hopes and me and Dewberry and them hopes was to establish a relationship with Miss King. And as these young men get out the facilities, we meet them at the gates and we walk with them. And so she's been able to help us do that. And shout out to Boss Talk, because at one point in time, we was going through there, interviewing these kids on his platform, and then allowing them kids to pick out whatever clothing and shoes that they wanted to pick up. And so then we gonna take them out to eat, get them enrolled in school. If they go to jail, Mr. Charleston show up to sign the bond paper. Miss King will say, "Don't go do that, Charleston. You think about that."
Yeah, you gotta think about it. They ain't working. They ain't got. I mean, we love them. I love you, baby. But
And shout out to Dunbar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we love you, baby. I hope is he out?
Nah, he ain't out.
Okay, we love you.
He gonna get out though.
Yeah, you be out.
But
you got to go the right way.
and I just want to say that, the work that y'all do, it's like people don't see it.
Correct.
And
Correct.
we on the game related show right now, and on this game related show, they get an opportunity to hear the real. And when I say that, I mean this here. They get an opportunity to hear Charleston White.
Right.
They get an opportunity to really just understand Charleston White. Right? You know what I'm saying? The one that when Miss King say, "Hey, such get out, he want to talk to you." Charleston White say, "Okay, here I come."
Right.
Say, they need X, Y, and Z. Charleston White saying, "Okay, let me go make sure y'all get some clothes. Let's go out to eat. Let's talk." They don't see that.
Right.
They don't see that. The relationship that we build with real people, from Miss King on down, we not worried about who fell off.
Right.
Yeah.
We just worried about
the ones that's coming.
The ones that steady
that
coming.
Still need the ones still
exactly.
Because they still kids, regardless.
Exactly.
And like we try to tell them, you'll lay down 17 a kid, but you're gonna wake up 18 a man.
Facts,
and you don't
man.
have no knowledge of anything. You still stuck out there, but you still stuck in that time you done lost being locked up. So we trying to prepare, like Charleston said earlier. I just try to prepare them for what I know. Like you said, I know the streets is hard.
Ooh.
One thing about these streets, boy, they owe it. They owe it 1 million because they
ain't lost yet.
They ain't lost yet.
They ain't lost yet. So you're not about to beat the streets. So, these hopes are wrapping up. What I try to do is just give them a little bit of encouragement, because they can take off where they want to take off. I tell the staff all the time, and training is very important when you talk about what people don't know. Being a supervisor, our generations are getting younger and younger. So if you have a 23 or 24-year-old child you hired for the county, you goddamn working with all kids. You got a 17-year-old kid on the dorm, the 23-year-old trying to impress the kid. Because, see, the kid is hard to him. He ain't hard to the kid. The kid is hard to him. So
exactly.
I got to train the man. I got to try to maintain this kid to be a kid and not run over the man, because technically, juvenile years, he's been locked up longer than that man been a staff.
Yeah, so he's really the expert.
Come on,
yeah,
man.
yeah, he
Come on,
really,
man.
Real talk,
Come
real
on,
talk.
man.
Yeah, that's
So because of my report, I got to pull the kid, Charleston. Listen, man.
You can't do that.
Help the man out. Help him out for me. Help him out for me.
I swear,
Don't
Mr.
let
Matthews.
them-
Say, I
don't
swear,
let them
Mr.
run
Matthews.
over.
I swear, Mr. Matthews.
Don't
you
let
should
them
be like
run
that.
over them. Don't let these kids run over them, because you got some leaders on the dorm. You got some pretty
Say,
strong-minded kids.
hey, listen,
Don't let them run over
Mr.
them.
King, Mr. Davis. Mr. Davis worked 40 years from the 70s to the mid 2000s in TYC from TJJD. It wasn't until they put me over there with them Man, I ran the dome.
That's right.
I'm gonna run off a staff member. I'm gonna get him fired. I'm gonna lie on him, and I want to apologize to Mr. Debbie. I want to apologize right now to Mr. Debbie. Every time I lied, man. We lied. We tried to get Mr. Debbie fired because we tried to get Mr. Debbie to bring some Playboy books in for them. Them Adam and Eve books. Mr. Debbie was an African. This when the Africans started to come and work in the Texas prison. He was about no. So we get caught with a bunch of books one time. So I lied and say Mr. Debbie brought them in. Yeah. But I ain't gonna say who brought them in, but he used to roll my joints for me too. Shout out to my nigga. That's my nigga. Yeah, he used to roll my joints for me too. So I understand what you're saying when you say that because they really do.
Facts, man.
And it's because of the culture. Because most of these kids, when these young staff members come in, have read about their crime, or know about the neighborhood or the affiliation they're affiliated with. But that's the pro. I'm not even gonna say that's a negative about regionalizing the kids because it's.
But the thing about it too, though, a lot of people that come work there are not from Dallas.
Okay.
Or not from this area.
Exactly.
They from out of town.
Well, that's good. Okay.
Yeah.
So
it's good and it's not because they can finesse them. See, I know when you start talking about I'm from BFL and I stay in a high heel, you a lie. Go sit down and shut up, you know. But if you're not from the familiar with the area, but you let them create gang where you and Dewberry arguing about some shit. Now one of y'all ain't really from. Boy, your grandmama stay over there. You don't know what you talking about. Shit, I know young people like y'all stay over there. But then your mama and them from Lancaster somewhere, you know. But you just come over there. Cause your grandmama and them, still got the house and all that. But if you're not from there, next thing you know, nigga on God and on this and that.
Next thing you know, they fight.
They fighting over that something that's silly, you know. And like you tell the staff, you can't teach common sense. I don't teach common sense. When niggas say on God or stand up on you like this,
it's time. Hey, boy,
there you go, stop it and shit. We come in there, they all wrestle, the staff tangled up in them. Ain't nobody stopping. Say, man, listen. I can't teach you common sense, sir. You're a grown man. I can't teach it.
So the part me and you talk about, right? The part that hurt the most.
Okay.
Y'all got this kid. He been in there a year. You watch him come in. You watch him grow. You watch him fight. Then you watch him submit and begin working the program. But when mama come, when he get on the phone with mama say, hey, what's up, my nigga? Goddamn it, say, son, say I was talking to that bitch. And the kid is changed.
He look at me.
The kid is changed. Me. But the mama and brothers and them remain the same, but the kid has changed. We silently cry about that.
We have together. Phone got quiet and everything.
We silently cry about that because because we know that kid don't stand a chance.
Don't stand a chance.
We done walked him out the facility, walked him to the home, and looked in the home and come back and said, man, he ain't gonna make it, Miss King.
That's deep.
What?
That's deep.
We can't say no names. We can't direct this to nobody.
That's deep.
But what do you say to the parents who kid in there, man, making changes? And you got a first-hand, up close, front row seat look at this kid redeeming himself. But if this kid got to go back to the same conditions or worse conditions, we just gave him what he needed to get through his next hard life. We done seen him get out and within days commit a murder.
Or get shot.
We done seen at least, 5 of them get shot since we done had the presentation.
Ooh, deep.
5 of them since we had the presentation last
That's
year.
deep, homie. That's deep.
2 for sure passed away.
2 for sure passed away.
That's deep.
I'm in jail for robbery.
Right now, for sure, because we just got through talking to him.
That's deep. That's deep.
Man, these kids ain't got no mama, they ain't got no daddy, and whoever got them trying to survive. And when he come home, he a burden. I can't buy him no shoes. I ain't got no clothes for him. I got to go enroll him in school. I ain't got his birth. So if the state don't facilitate this kid's reentry, well, let me just say this. 85% are rearrested within 1 year. 85% of kids who leave out of these facilities, out of these juvenile facilities, are rearrested within 1 year. We seeing it within 6 months. The community is failing these children. The workers, these people in there with them kids, man, they trying to sow into them. But man, they got a mama, that whole mama, that young whole mama, that street still with the shit. Then, if they don't got the whole mama, they got the mama who can't get out the condition. So we got to come back to the condition. Where you been, nigga? You got them the same shoes you got locked up with. That nigga done got bigger. Look at his muscle, but his shirt smaller. Now he got to deal with that.
That day, because you got to deal with it that day. That night you get out, if you ain't fresh to death, you got to get back to it, whatever it was.
When he go home to put his bag down, they still in a 1-bedroom apartment. But mama got a man this time. Or they got a 2-bedroom and sister, but mama got him, so he on the couch. What do you say to our community? What do you say to the parents who kid make the changes, but the parent doesn't?
I say to that parent to search for within themselves and see what's. Sometimes you have to take what I used to call it a hiatus. You got to pause yourself, and that's what a lot of parents won't do. A lot of mothers, they not taking the time to see. They just want to put the blame on the kid or blame on the situation, whatever going. Well, I got to work, so I can't do this. Take your day off. If you got a job these days, like I watching the thing where you say you sued all the companies. You got a job these days in the pandemic and stress, and you can't take a day off. You don't need to work there. You got to sit down and say, now half of this is me. This is my child. Half of this is me, but half of this is more shit going on. I might not know, cause see, you met that daddy when he was whatever age y'all met him. You don't know the little daddy when he was little, and if he was retarded or whatever. But it's something this part I see ain't me, so I got to figure out whatever this other stuff is. Now, you can't be giving nothing away either. I had one say, well, I don't want mine cussing when he come back home. I say, ma'am, respectfully, he's 16. He didn't learn how to cuss here. We don't
cussing when he
we don't teach cursing here. So I said that's a word you gonna have to do, because he learned that around you. We not magicians around here. We don't do magic tricks and shows. That's something you got to do. I said then you can start probably by getting up and get a belt. Because you look like you tell him to go. Now, I was out of line maybe, but, they say I'm a little unprofessional. But I say you look like you send him to go get the belt. You need to get up and go get it, because he ain't going to bring you back no belt. And then once you don't deal with the discipline, he run on out that door. She was a kind of heavy lady, bless her heart. But I just have to tell her the truth.
What, the disappointment you see in them kids. Mm-hmm. My mama say she gonna bring me some shoes, Miss King. Mm-hmm. My mom, and because our mamas are gods to us. Mm-hmm. I don't care if she a dope fiend or hoe. Our mamas is gods to us.
Facts, man. Facts, man.
Now you see this big old killer, this big old bad gang member, 15, 16, 17 years old. Mm-hmm. What did that disappointment do to him?
Tear him down. It tears him up. Even if I had one acting up on me, y'all don't do y'all goddamn job and y'all ain't shit. I said, man, your mama didn't answer the goddamn phone. You don't talk to
You got to tell him that. But if you don't tell him that, he gonna keep turning.
He gonna keep on us. He gonna
stay on y'all.
Because everything is the deflection. Because like you said, that's my God. That's my shit. It ain't that. I said, man, shit, it's Saturday morning. Shit, it's 10:30. People be woke. She know this number. I said, every cell phone in America now. Call ID pop up. Shit. You don't talk to me like that.
Yeah.
I said, your mama know who the hell this is.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I said, now, but this what I do. I said, now what I do now for you. I said, I don't like disrespect, but for you, I call again. Because I'm a mama too. I said, she might be a little hungover. She might have had a drink or two or something and can't get there right now. I said, but what you not going to never do is disrespect me. Because, see, I'm doing my job. I'm doing my job. See, it's her job to answer. It's my job to call. You don't get but one. See, I'm doing you a favor now. I got to make them understand the importance of me going out of my way. Oh, they miss you lazy. You this, you fat, you lazy. I said, yo, mama. I'm at work. See, my kids at school and shit. My kids, yo, mama lazy, not me. I'm doing my job. I'm at work talking to you. Yo, mama lazy, boy. And I'll stop that disrespect right there. I never hear it.
And say, I want to say to the white juvenile workers. See, this what you got. Sometimes you got to
say,
just say.
King rolling the cut, man. No, yo, mama.
Man, because listen, I was that kid. Man, you better not be weak.
Oh, I love you. I would have loved Charleston. I would have loved Charleston.
You better not be weak.
I was raised in this facility. I've been here 6 years. You can't tell me nothing. Man. Because I knew, if you don't know, if you a staff member, and you ain't consistent in enforcing the rules,
every day you gonna have a heart.
You gonna hate that
damn. You don't think we saw that weakness?
You gonna hate your job. You gonna hate your job.
We better not know when your wife make you happy and you let her watch Soul Train. No, you ain't gonna never get you. See. And that's how I learned to work with kids. You don't come in being nice.
No.
You come in a headlock.
Yeah.
And then you can gradually unloose. But if you come in loose, you can't ever tighten up.
No, you can't.
Now they ain't did no research on that. But if you figure that out, you bad man.
Yeah,
you can figure that out. They ain't did no kind of research on that. Tell it again. You can tighten. You become and loosen up, but you can't be loose and tighten up.
Because one thing about the game is this here. When somebody come in and they tight, the first thing we do is
say, man, he be
tripping, bro.
Yeah.
They got that mindset. But when he loosen up, he gonna be like, bro, just chill, bro. He cool, like he really cool.
There you go.
So they know what they gonna know. We can't go this far, but he cool though, man. Just chill. He kind of cool, man.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? But you come in, oh man, we finna let you know. Say, can you bring this in tomorrow? Oh, you finna get off the muscle test. You know what I'm saying? You know how I go. Nah, real talk. That's just real talk, though, man.
You the things that work for the people on the front line for children, you can't learn it in the book. That the one that's sitting on the desk say, hey, y'all stop it. Come on, y'all, let's line up for lunch. The jewels and the knowledge that they got, it ain't in the book. It's in spirit, right? It's waking up, knowing I'm finna go back where this little motherfucker cussed me, and I go back and still treat him right.
I'ma love him. Love him.
Yeah.
Because see, they a kid. They focus on what they did. Also, I had to tell some of them the other day. Y'all act like y'all in the pen, man. I said, man, y'all ain't about nothing, man. I said, man, I come through here about 3, 4 o'clock. When I stay over in the morning, I said, your mouth open. I said, y'all ain't worried about nobody snatching your booty. Y'all comfortable. Y'all safe in here.
Real talk.
Y'all safe in here. I said, y'all talk all that hard shit all day and all that. I said, y'all safe in here. I said, you come here, y'all couple be all struggle up, y'all leg over the bunk on the other nigga's side of the bunk and all that. Y'all ain't worried. Y'all safe in here.
Facts.
I said, don't come to me with nothing hard. When you come in here and you up, when I look you up looking at me, I know you scared. But other than that, you just this all the front. All the front. All that cussing and all that. Now tell me what you trying to say. You called me bitch and all that. I said, I might be a bitch, but what you trying to say now? What you want from me? What you need? Because you ain't got to do that for me to get you what you need. I'm going to get you what you need.
See, that's another game right there, though.
Get you what you
man,
need.
Every police officer supposed to train with Miss King.
See, that's a whole nother game.
Every police officer supposed to train with Miss King.
See, I can't be hard around Miss King.
At all.
See, I can't be hard.
I would love Charleston. I would love a kid like Charleston, because guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to give Charleston 1,000 things to do. Get that broom, boy.
Yeah.
Go get that towel, boy.
I
ain't going to never let him. As soon as I see Miss King, I'm almost done. I got one more thing. Hold on. That 8 hours, you going to have something to do that whole time. You just got energy.
That's how they give it.
She need to be on 6.
You just got
she need to be on 6.
She need to be on 6.
She need to be on 6.
Cause man, them like on 6, Oh man, you was in the hood.
Yeah.
Man,
I ran. Yeah,
them niggas. I was on 5. Charleston was on 6.
Yeah.
On 5 and 7,
Yeah.
it's discipline.
Yeah.
On 6, when we go to the child hall, Charleston them come to the child hall. Them niggas like they in the project.
That's it. You
They
got
They
child
pants
abuse.
hanging
Yeah.
down.
Yeah.
This
We got
nigga-
on blue
This nigga
shoestrings.
arm hanging to the floor. And he goddamn me coming in. I'm looking at this nigga, and the staff looking at us saying, y'all better not say nothing.
Say what's up, dude. Say what's up, man. Yeah.
Yeah,
They
nigga, I do
staff
this.
don't
Nigga,
play.
like, what's up?
Hey, if I twist my fingers up, boy, next thing you know, security coming through. They trying to look. Charleston, come on. Man, what I do? Oh, man. Come on, put your hand behind your back. Sorry, boy, they didn't play. Say, and man, listen, when they put me over there, man, them people love me. Them people nurtured me with love.
Yeah, real life.
From being they love me from playing bad to being good. Man, they gave me, hey, you go work in the kitchen. You go do this. Say, go outside and do this, Charleston. Say, hey, miss, we got somebody need to do tours. Charleston, come do it. They gave me something to do.
Gave you something to do.
Yeah,
And
it
that's
made
all
you
gotta
feel
do is
special.
challenge that
Yeah, made me
energy.
feel special.
Made you feel
Everybody,
special.
every kid got it. It don't matter
Every kid
how much
got
you
it.
cuss. It don't matter. They have, the point sheets and stuff. They want you to document when they cuss every day. I said, man, y'all crazy. I ain't finna sit up here. This all this kid know is
Say,
cussing.
we supposed to interview Mr. Davis on the 10th, but we got to drive to Waco to do it. Yeah.
Yeah, I told him, I said, listen, man. I said, listen, let's make a deal. Shit, I said, 'cause I ain't got but 8 hours and you all you know is cussing. I said, yesterday you cussed 50 times. I said, cuss 25 today. I'm trying to help you. I want you to go home, bro. Cuss 25 times today. God damn, man. All you know is cuss.
This
All
kid
you know
said,
is cuss
cuss 25 today,
times
God.
today. Oh, ass nigga, this bitch hole. That's all he knew. I said, and then listen. What happened was, it was a fact. Like you said, it was a fact. So the kids, they waiting, they watching him, trying to see how many times he go. Man, he cut 10 times. He cut 15. Hey, man, you got 5 more. So it started becoming a thing. So guess what he did? He started watching how many times he cussed. Then the kids started noticing that. Then we ain't got him no. Yeah, they start self-correcting. That's what I said. That's what treatment is supposed to be about.
Thanks,
you learn
man.
it. You start self-correcting. Then when you get out that door, nobody don't have to, that accountability you was talking about at first. Nobody don't have to tell you this no more, because guess what? You know that crutch gone. Mama ain't there no more. She can't pacify you. I know now I was cussing 25 times because they told me. They showed me actually I was cussing 20. It's rehabilitation. Now I know I'm going to start watching what I say. You know, Miss King is healthy. Oh, look at that fat ass coming down the hall. I said, you think you the only one know I got a fat ass?
See, Miss King,
You think you the only one know that, son? But see, he being hard in front of his peers.
Well, this what I know. If
He
you
being
don't
hard in
listen,
front of his peers.
if you don't know how to respond to these
That's
youngsters,
right. You're gonna have a bad
you can't
reach
deal
them.
with
You
them.
can't.
Reach them.
Because they got a wall up.
Yes, sir.
And they reply is they wall.
That's it.
Now I don't fuck about none of that shit on GLD.
There you go.
That's
There
they
you go.
reply.
There you go.
It's
Until
they
old Miss
wall.
King come through. Now, let me
But
show-
if you gotta respond, that's why I thrive on the internet with them. I got something to say back to them without getting on their level.
Now let's go through the whole lesson. You think you the only one know I got a fat ass? Everybody see that. I've been having it all my life. I said, what come in your mind should not come out your mouth. You ain't the only somebody see my fat ass, and I can't let you say that. I can't let you say that, because if you say that, guess who? This whole line will be talking about Miss King fat ass. I say, now you a boy. You a boy all day. I appreciate you for thinking about my fat ass. I appreciate it. I don't want you to think about no little boys in here. I want you to be thinking about me. I want you to recognize that I got it. I said, but if you think Miss King look nice, I'm not no woman off the street. I say, you tell me I look nice today. Or if you appreciate
Teach him how to talk to a
teach
woman.
him how to talk to
Real
a woman.
talk.
I tell him, I'm not no kid. I'm not no kid. And that woman you talking about you dating at 16, she's retarded. I said, she's retarded. Because
they be in their line. They be in their line. I got a woman 27.
She 27, she
Yeah.
retarded. She don't know no better. I said, because you might get on some little, you might got a little phone, dress nice. I said, but just by the way you talking, you done said 4 words with no vowels. 4 words with no vowels in it. So you can't tell me no woman 20-some years old is dating you. Because you just said eat, clock, peak, cloak, and I ain't understood shit you said.
She can't send you down.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Then they holler about, you know what I'm saying? No, I do not know nothing you just said.
No, real talk, real talk.
So that's how you teach the lesson.
I bet the new gangster kids can't stand you at first.
They love me. At first.
At first, they can't stand you.
Oh, man, who this bitch? Who she think she is? You finna see?
They
just gonna hear them. No, that's Miss King. Don't even.
That's what the other nigga be telling you.
Yeah, that's what they tell me. That's Miss King, dog. Don't even worry about it, man. Don't do that. Don't go there, cause she. All right, she gonna get you. Gonna embarrass you. Right,
she gonna embarrass you.
Yeah,
real life.
It ain't trying to. I mean, all of them. They just as hard as they want to be. I ain't doing this. I ain't do. I said, well, you gonna do it, son. I said, cause I ain't finna touch you. Yeah. And you can do it. You can walk. I'm not finna drag you to no cell and get my staff fired and all that. Just get you. Oh, see, cause these. I said, well, sometimes the cell is for you. For you to get yourself together. Don't make it about nobody trying to make you do nothing. Make it about you might just need some space away from these people. Because they irritating to me. I got to say shit like that to, get their mind. They irritating to me. So I know they irritating.
Yeah, you got to relate.
Yeah,
because just because I'm letting you know, just because you a kid, that don't mean the staff don't irritate me. Shit, they irritate me sometimes too. So, get it together and go, all right, miss, I'll go for you. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Make my day easy.
What do your daughters and them, your family and them ever think, Mama, just go on and retire? Because at some point, you look burnt out, you get burnt out, you feel burnt out, and you voice your frustrations, but they're just your frustrations.
That's it.
That's all it is. It's just because you have to have an outlet, right? When you work with children. That's even dealing with your superiors. That's dealing with having to
be a female and a predominantly male. I got male managers, male, everything male. I got male staff. Yeah.
And then you got to try to find good males to facilitate the boys under your supervision. What do you tell yourself when you say, man, I'm ready to retire? And what do you tell yourself to keep going?
Well, to answer the part about the kids, they pretty much grew up. I had 2 of them working in detention. I worked all the way up to 9 months with the baby boy and girl. And then the oldest one, he grew up at the home street.
Oh, okay.
So that's pretty much
that's
my
all
life.
They know.
That's all they know.
That's all they know.
Not to toot my own horn, but the oldest one, he's 27. He finding his way, but he ain't locked up. The baby girl, she just about to graduate at Navarro College. She's doing the what you do with the athletes when you work them out and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, she wants physical therapy. Yeah, she wants to do that. And then I just dropped my baby boy off. He's 17 at a SMU engineering school. He's
a big old boy too.
Yeah. He's staying for 2 weeks out there, and I'm very, very proud of all of that. But they pretty much when they open up that goddamn refrigerator. And they want that juice and all that shit. They don't worry about no job and all. They know mama gonna go to work. Yeah. And so one day I had the grand luxury of going to Perry Steakhouse. There's some bitch at Tomahawk or whatever bitch was 99. It was $100. So I say, well, it ain't time to retire yet. I need one more of them. Shit, I need one more of them. So man, I can't retire and keep eating them. So stuff like that. That make me want to stay. But just my, still just my passion. It's so much more still to give. Every time you see another kid come in, like it's some work to be done. It's some work to be done. Every time you see them, it's some work to be done. Then when you get in there and you see one get released and he ain't got no draws and he'd been in there 6 months and the mama couldn't bring him no t-shirt because she trying to dress these other 2 over there and miss, I don't want to put all that on my mama. You 15, boy. You ain't supposed, what you mean put that on your mama? That's her job.
And Miss King went and got us for it. Said, send them over here, Miss King. Tell them, little nigga, we got whatever they like to wear. If they want Michael Jordan tennis shoes, we go buy them nigga them Michael Jordan tennis shoes, Miss King. Whatever they like, Miss King, tell them nigga, man, send them over here. And every nigga call.
Because they have the right. They want to feel like they fit in the streets too. That's important to them. That's important. Being clean is important. They don't understand that. Being able to to come out, even if it's a white T-shirt, even if it's just a new pair of drawers. That's important. That's important.
So Miss King got a clothes closet for them. She got suits and ties coming for them, so they can have something important of to go on job interviews.
And we do groups with them. Inside the facility, like they were talking about earlier, the dorms and pods. I had a whole dorm. I had every kid in there to put on a suit coat, a tie, and a dress shirt. Boy, them boys was posing. Yeah, miss, I like that, miss. I ain't never. Some of them ain't never seen a suit before in their life. They had 10 family members died. Mama ain't never bought a suit coat and a tie for them. And I mean, and been to court and everything. But like I said, I'm not gonna bash the parent today. But that's just a little bit, just those experiences.
Well, so we don't have to bash them. Let us just say this.
Mm-hmm.
The parent is part of the problem.
Yes.
Whether they in denial, whether they enabling them, or whether they just don't know.
Right.
Either way,
lack of knowledge.
The parent is the problem.
Thanks.
Yeah, the parent.
Because it needs to be a balance. Because it could be you could be the mama and say, well, I work hard and I do this. You're working hard, but you're neglecting.
You're losing your kids.
You're losing your child. You're losing your child. Well, my nigga, your nigga is making you lose your child, ma'am. I'm sorry to tell you. Your man and him arguing over the PlayStation game. I don't know if you want to buy two or if whatever you want to do, but you can't put him out because your nigga want to play PlayStation. That's not gonna benefit your situation. You got more children. You have to be attentive to all of them. Give them a piece of your time. Like we was talking about in the very beginning. Get off them phones with your homegirl talking around your boys, because what you have right now is a generation of boys that act like their mothers. They mimic their mothers. Right. You say something to him, son, put your leg down. I said, man, only girls do that. Only girls do that. Only girls do that. I said, I got a daughter and I pop in her mouth, but only girls smack their mouth. I said, that's how I know that you're a single parent kid. What you mean, miss? What you mean? I said, when I was talking to this man, this is stuff that y'all need to acquire in the streets. I was talking to this man with a mask on. You looking in my mask to see if you can see. You can hear with your ears. You ain't got to look at me. So that means you need to be, if you trying to listen to what I'm saying, you need to look forward and hear me with your ear. See, you trying to look in my mouth, but you can't even see my mouth because I got the mask on, son. This free game right here. This free. Sometimes when you listening on the corner, listen forward. And then they won't know that you saw them. But now they know you saw them. So now y'all snitching because you done seen too much, something you wasn't supposed to see in the first place. Because you supposed to be listening and not looking. You supposed to be over there trying to do something.
Tough.
Yeah. Now we got 10 minutes, and I specifically wanted to end where we at now. And with juveniles, it's a theory that's called a holistic theory, and it's the same concept of a village, right? It takes a village to raise a child. So the holistic theory says you got the family, you got the school, you got the church, you got the juvenile, you got the courts. Everybody involved in this child's life plays a part in raising him and help getting this kid on the path to redemption. 20-something years in a juvenile facility. Mm-hmm. What is the community not doing for these kids? The nonprofits, the churches. From my standpoint, it looks as if our kids get in trouble, they go into the system, and we want the system to do everything.
To fix it, right.
And when they come back to us, well, hey, what y'all got for them? Y'all ain't got no parole clip. We want y'all to provide all the services and the resources. But it takes a holistic approach. Who's it? I ain't gonna say who, but for the most part, there's not nobody standing from the community side saying, come on, guys, come on. Right. Or we got job programs, we got this nonprofit, it does this. What do you say to that?
That's the great question. That's the response I have. And when we first started this journey, I think I expressed that to you
Mhm.
as vivid and valid as I could. Uh, at a time we did have a lot of those things, but it was like I was saying about the funding during that age with the cheeseheads and all that. You had the cheesehead kid, but you never. What did y'all do when y'all cut off the funding? What did y'all do with the kids?
Yeah.
They still was on drug. They still needed help. You don't stop help after 30 days after you can't get it no more. Winstar, that was the name of the thing. Winstar. After
Winstar, yeah.
Winstar, yeah. After the funding left, after they had robbed all billions of dollars, they had got them
A lot of people
new
got in trouble
cars
too.
and yeah, they had got them all kinds of stuff. We ain't even know $3,000 home. It was cheap back then, so it was less than that. But after you did that, what are the kids? So like you said, these children right here are them cheesehead people kids. They had cheese. They are these kids that we have right now are these people children. Just like them children right there was the crack people children. These are the cheesehead kids, and whatever that generation. These are their kids. So you have the boundary breakers. You you have the disrespectful. Because y'all ain't these people here, they missed out on so much. So the grandmama and them gone all that.
They
so
mad at mama. They
mad
resent
at everybody.
grandmama.
They mad
They
at
don't like
everybody.
the big
They don't like
sisters. They
nobody.
don't like
They don't
nobody.
like no
and they ain't
goddamn
listening
body.
to
And
nobody.
they ain't
They
listen
don't
to nobody
respect nobody.
because they been in a room by themselves with the game.
In the
talking
room.
talking to
By
the other boys.
theyself.
They been by themselves in the
By
room.
By
themselves
theyself.
with the game.
They go in
and
there
then don't
feeling-
bother me.
Yeah.
Don't bother me if I'm on this game. Don't don't do that. Don't talk to me. Don't say nothing. And then whatever they hear the game say, they think they can say it to you. Fat ass bitch, or whatever the game.
That's
Yeah.
facts.
I don't know
Facts.
what games say these days, but it's
Facts.
something. Yeah,
Facts.
that's the way they talk to you, or this rap music.
Yeah.
Whatever the rap music
Yeah, they
say,
repeat, yeah.
they think because and that's what they know. Now you ask them the 12 steps to success, they couldn't tell you two, but they can say I don't do the knee. I don't buy them dudes. I don't know what the fuck you saying. But that's what they can tell you. They can tell you all of that shit, and then they be, Miss, you know what I'm saying? No, I don't know nothing. You just one of them told me the other day is two situations. One of them say, Miss, you got a whole bag? I said, baby, what is a whole bag? I don't even know what I know exactly.
Sound like that's one of my little buddies. Yeah, that's probably one of my little buddies.
Exactly what he talking
Yeah,
about.
I know what you know about a whole bag. You listen to
Yeah,
mama.
you're a
Yeah.
goddamn fool.
Yeah, one of my little niggas
And that's
right
what he
there.
told me. He said, well, if you ain't got now, my mama ain't got now. And I said, well, I can bet you a lie. Your mama probably do got
That's
one.
how you
That's
know
how
about
you
it.
know
Yeah,
it.
you talking about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, the other one, what we see now today is not children really. What we see now today,
They growing up too fast.
the dual diagnosis.
Mhm.
The kid that's he got mental health issues, and then he got a substance abuse problem. At one point in time, he probably was taking medication as an young kid. Now he big, he smoking weed, ain't taking medicine no
and
more.
ain't eating and no
He
proper
ain't-
nutrition,
Yeah.
all that.
And he done really cold turkey this medicine. Now he's self-medicating. When the courts get him, drug test him, take him through the psychological evaluation, they say this kid have a diagnosis of a dual diagnosis. He's battling mental health on top of struggling with substance abuse. How do y'all deal with that on the inside? Because they can't get high.
We just have to wait on the whatever reaction, and you have to be prepared, but you have to wait on whatever the recourses is of
Those drugs.
whatever the diagnosis is.
So even so
Because they could have multiple diagnoses,
Yeah.
and we not trained in that area.
in the mental health.
Yeah, in the mental health area.
So y'all dealing strictly with behavior.
That's what the staff is. Now we have therapists and we have
Boy,
all that at the facility, but you have to get to that point first.
They leave at 5.
There you go. Shit.
They leave at 5.
Yeah, and they better not let them in on no Friday, cause you asked out, cause that weekend you finna have a terrible weekend. Nigga, what you looking at? Oh, nigga, you this, and then he might not be, he might not be quite fully it done came all the way out. So then you got to what's going on with him. You don't know because because they don't put a lot of that information into the files, you know, because they haven't figured it out yet, you know.
Yeah, they
You
still
got
trying to assess
72
the
hours,
kid. Yeah,
to
they
do
still
the
trying to assess the kid.
They still trying to assess it.
Understandably, is really no. You just learn as you go.
Learn as you go.
You just
pray,
you just try to
have an open understanding. Know that this is somebody else's child, but treat them like your child. Treat them like you want to be. My child, if I had, because that's what I get most of. I look over there, my son had some holes in his socks, and I came up there to visit him or something. Y'all gonna have some trouble. Y'all gonna have some trouble, man.
That's a
Y'all
mother.
gonna have some trouble, Mrs. King. Yeah,
That's a mother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, a real mother, the first thing a mother do is when they see his child, look at his eyes, look at his hair, look at every single thing. They see one little mark and say, what happened right there?
Right.
Oh, it's nothing. That lets you know
lying.
That's a mother.
Listen, I had another kid. He's a white boy. Somebody done got him. They got hold to him the other day. That boy came out there. I said, what's wrong with your lips, son? I said, what's wrong with your mouth? Oh, I had a bump right there. I said, you goddamn lie. You ain't had no bump right there. I said, I'm a mother first before I start doing any of this shit. Somebody done hit you. Somebody done hit you. I opened up that dorm door and I looked around. I said, it was that one right there. I said, what y'all do? I mean, what you saying? I ain't do nothing. I said, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Now, see, what happened was, I know you was the one did it. I know you the one did it, because you said it wasn't nothing, then you said, no. If it wasn't nothing, it wasn't nothing.
Yeah.
Leave it alone. I said, see all the Mexicans over there, they ain't saying shit, because they wasn't involved in it. I know who did. I said, I know you did it. I said, don't worry about it, I'm going to find out. I'm going to find out.
Say, boy, them kids think they say,
I used to think,
I used to think, I ain't lying.
I just tell them
I used to think all grown folk was dumb. Yeah. I used to think all grown people
and they
dumb.
Do too. They still
I don't know why.
I don't know why. Home as a kid, I used to think grown people dumb, and you can get over on them. You can tell them anything.
I tell them all the time. I said, y'all just different faces with the same behavior. See, that's how I stay attached to it. I just changed the face. Okay, this how Charleston used to act when he was. I got to remember that, because we had a kid just like Charleston. That you acting just like Charleston, man. You just another. I said, then after you done did this 20 years, all this shit just run together. Come on, man. I was at home one day and I came to work. They just stole the boy glasses. He said, Miss. I said, man, I was off 2 days. You don't know where your stuff is. I went right over there. I went on that other dorm, because they was in class. They could go to each other dorm. I said, say, man, go wherever you need to go and go get that boy glasses, man. No, miss, because he was in another gang. So he done went on the other dorm, got the boy shit, and took it over there. I said, go get that man stuff. I said, I'm not finna ask no question. I said, then you don't bring it, or you don't come up with it, I'm finna write your ass up. Now, what you want to do? Oh, miss, you be tripping. He went right over there under his bed, grabbed the glasses. Here. I went over there. I said, man, here your glasses. How you know, miss, what you do? I said, see, you don't need to know all that, because it's going to be a problem. Just, you got your glasses back. I don't want to hear nothing else about it.
Oh, that's how Mr. Davis and them used to treat them niggas. We finna do a dorm search.
Yeah.
If y'all got some up under there, y'all might well bring it out now. Yeah. Niggas go to getting everything.
Everything, because everything free.
Yeah.
Now, after I say everything free and that shit don't come out, I'm finna write you up.
Yeah,
the write-up is 2 weeks. Now, you want to stay 2 more weeks?
A good criminal don't make you do your job.
That's right.
Yeah, we wasn't good criminals, because we were really going to go get shit over, man. Shit, you say, man. Yeah. My nigga homicide wasn't turning nothing in.
Yeah, like you said.
Shout out to Chris Baker. Yeah. Shout out to Chris Baker. Yeah. Damn food up, boy. Yeah. Say, man, but it's another great episode, man. We welcome and we appreciate Miss King coming out.
Thank you.
We will be
Thank y'all for having me.
We working on this presentation, man. That's called Murder Change Me. We've reached out and we've gotten some mothers of deceased rappers who's gonna sit on this panel presentation. Miss King is gonna sit on there, as a juvenile worker. We got an attorney, we got a district attorney, we got juvenile judges, and so it's gonna be more or less like a stop the violence panel presentation. But we want to hear from those that's closest to the problems. The ones that's next to the killers.
Thanks.
The people that work with them, the people that birthed them and raised them, the people that sentenced them, the people that defend them, the people that prosecute them. And so we want them to hear from these mothers and from Miss King as well. So y'all stay tuned, man. It's coming by the end of this
I
month.
want to say one more thing
Yes,
about
ma'am.
my clothing closet. If anybody has a connection with Nike, I'm trying to get them like those slides right there when they get released, all sizes. Can I see one of your shoes real quick? Yeah, like this slide right here. If you could, I need all sizes of these slides. So when they get released, they can at least go back home with a little style. I know they did what they've done, but all them kids want to get out and have a little confidence. So I have all size T-shirts donated. I have underwear. I have socks, and I'm trying to get the dry fit shorts and some of these Nikes. If y'all can have them all sizes, just donate them or bring them to me, or we'll give y'all the information to send them out to the facility so these kids can just have a little confidence when they get ready to get discharged out the facility. So
Already, and shout out to Mr. Medlock.
Loud B.
Loud B.
Loud B Medlock. Rest in peace, brother.
Rest in peace, Mr. Loud B. Medlock. That's the name of the facility. That's the name of the land. That's the name of the property. And that's the spirit that sits over this institution and facility. Shout out to Dallas County. Shout out to the superintendent. Shout out to the Dallas County commissioners for being one of the only cities that regionalize this juvenile place, man, and make possible what we have possible here.
Yep.
So we out. We gone.
Peace.
Hold on.
Alright.
We out of here, y'all.
Thank
We love you, Miss
Thank
King.
you.
Yeah. That's it. We've been rocking with Miss King for over 2 years now.
Yeah.
I'm talking about
Yeah.
anything. We drop and stop everything we doing for Miss King.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
real
And I
life.
do too. That's why I'm here.
Yeah, I hope
I
you
appreciate
enjoyed
y'all.
it.
Yeah.
Oh boy, I told y'all don't like that real. We went all the way down from 1,300 to 400. As real as this talk was, as oh man, as real as this talk was, man, we went all the way down from 1,300 to 400.
But we got y'all on all platforms. Y'all see us everywhere, right? Y'all all over the world.
Let's get us some pictures, man. Take us a picture right quick, Miss King.
Okay.
We do all our pictures.
Oh, Lord. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Y'all hold on real quick. Y'all hold on.
I left with it last week.
I got it. Let me do this. Then I'm going to come right here and do this. Then I'm going to come right here. And this one different from last time. You got to open it up to turn it on. Y'all, what's up, man? We walking in here. Man, we always have a great show. We got real people, man.
Yeah, always.
We got real people, man. Great show, man. Real people doing real things, man. It is what it is, man. Appreciate y'all for tapping in. Keep tapping in. I noticed that a lot of people come on here, man, and they love to talk sideways. Appreciate that super chat too, playing, Jane. I know a lot of people like to talk sideways, but at the end of the day, guess what? It is what it is. You hear me? It is what it is. Y'all just stay tuned. We're finna take pictures, y'all. Hey, what's that converse? Chris Paul jumping her like that. Oh, yeah. I'll say it. There you go, he jumped her.
Let's get back on water, people.
What happened to the machine?
You want to use your case
The machine.
I guess we're going to refill it,
Oh, okay.
get a chance, so yeah, they want to pull everything down.
Oh, okay.
But,
Say y'all. Boy, this was a great show. This was a great show. This was a great show.
I already know it, man. I already know it. Really?
Yeah. Once we get away from the white people, man, God, I'll tell you.
What we woo, man. Man, I'm talking about boy, I done met a lot of people in my life. Man, I ain't never seen him before in my life. Every single person, and none but there you go.
Yeah, this gonna do numbers. This season 3, this gonna be on episode season 3. This one here. Season 4. Okay, shit. Already. Yeah.
Mine is actually like on season 3.
Okay.
We on season 5. Y'all way ahead.
Get my water, Charles.
You got a case for it?
I don't have one made, but I can.
How much was this one the whole thing right there?
It's
Is it called Kingdom or is it called Kingdom?
Kingdom.
Kingdom.
Oh, that's all right.
35.
All right. I got it.
Me. Make some extra tomorrow.
I need to get my little water out of here. What happened?
Oh, man, I'm on the phone.
Right here? There were two right
No, I
there.
got 4.
Then you got that one.
2, 1, 4, not there.
Oh, you must got it in the car.
Oh, I just had it right here. Oh,
Shit.
look at you right here. I fell on behind. Look. Yeah, me and old Dewberry, man. I told y'all we had a juvenile working here that she gonna make y'all look crazy and stupid. I really do the work.
Oh, man.
Yeah, they'll make them look crazy and stupid, Dewberry.
What they got to say about that, though?
I don't know what they gotta say. I don't know what they gotta say.
I wonder how they going to speak on that, though.
I don't know, man. They gonna say,
Huh?
Yeah.
It seems like every time you look around, oh, he ain't do this.
He don't
Oh,
do-
he did this.
He won't show it. He don't do the work no more.
Why you ain't doing this? They worrying about the 50138, whatever they
We
say.
don't do no begging no more. You get
But
the
then-
501c3 when you're begging.
But my thing is, they supposed to be looking at the work that's being done. Not what's what the person getting from the government.
Yeah, we don't get nothing from the government.
Not a state thing.
Where you go, Miss King? Hold on.
You get it to her?
Yeah. What's that, 35 minutes? All right, hold on.
Ah. Y'all come buy some of this water too. Yeah, man. Another great episode, man. I let y'all see it. But due to the, I'm gonna give y'all some game though. But due to the disrespect, this is what I'm telling y'all. But due to the disrespect, what's up? Let me give y'all some game. All right, Miss King. See, I'm finna burn. Waiting on you. I'm waiting on you though. Say, listen, y'all, and listen close. Due to the disrespect, when we on the chat, get what? I got something going. From now on the game related, the Cedar vaccine, I'm asking y'all right now, y'all need to go get y'all memberships. Because right now, this is how I'm gonna be able to get all the people away on my comment section, because y'all gonna have to have a membership. If you're not a member, your comments don't even mean nothing. Your comments don't mean anything. So that's how I'm gonna do away with that. I'm gonna do away with that. So because, you know, I let everybody speak, we do what we doing, homie. And the most important thing is y'all to pick up game to see what we doing when we not just on the internet, just when we got people trying to attack characters, trying to attack, homie. Nah, man, guess what I keep telling y'all? We really do real work. Juvenile facilities, we talk about it, how we really do it, homie. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, but yeah, man. Trying to get it right, man. Let me get it right. Yeah, man. But yeah, man, I just want y'all to understand, man, that, you know, all the talk everybody do about say, man, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. And nah, we already been doing that. That's what I'm started telling y'all. We really been doing the work. You know what I'm saying? Now we got people that part of the juvenile system. You know what I'm saying? Part of the things that we doing, that we been doing, coming on. Now they letting y'all know, well, y'all been just talking. We been doing it, man. We been out here putting the work in. We been doing this, man. We been doing this. You know what I'm saying? We been giving back to the community. We been opening up doors. We been doing that, man. You know, we been doing that. I'm just letting y'all know something that's real, homie. We been doing that. Yeah, man, we been doing that, and we gonna keep on doing it. Oh, man, I gotta get it out of here. Yeah, we been doing it. But, you know, it's just that we see people that sit around and talk. They just look for all of the wrong things to talk about, but not understanding that, say, man, the work is being done. The work is being done, man. The work is being done, man. Great show. Another great show. You know what I'm saying? Another great show, y'all. Nanny boo-boo. Already, man. I appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all, man. Another great show. Another great show. Another great show. Another great show, man. Another great show. Another great show. Another great show, man. Say, man. But hey, man, check game. For the exit out, man. But this car trying to get around me. Yeah, man. But another great show, man. So with that being said, man, hey, man, I'm gonna get at y'all. Y'all stay tuned, stay locked in. You keep on moving. Can't nothing stop it, man. We can't do nothing but continue to get bigger. We can't continue. All we can do is continue to grow. You know what I'm saying? So much love to everybody, man, that stay rocking with me, man. Man, say, man, y'all know what time it is, man. You know what I'm saying? Say, man, we're going to keep it 1,000, y'all, and we're going to keep on pushing. With that being said, salute. I get at y'all, man.